some applications for the officers' positions I mentioned, and I'm happy to announce that Medacus has stepped up as being the raid leader. Mero will still co-lead, so Medacus will just replace Dub. Erastus, who's not here, will do the healing coordination as of next week, probably as of Monday. And Kalissa will take over my job as being communications officer and administrative officer. So I'm really happy that we have a full officers team starting this tier. And so we can just steam ahead.
Run for cover now, boys.
Quick question. Can we trust them?
Not even slightly, but do you have an option? That's the real question.
I think I'll stop Hayden. I have family issues.
You've got issues, alright.
Well, luckily Maro managed to get us through 90% of the bosses, so we're left with the tricky ones as a warm-up. So this should be quite fun.
Oh yeah.
You're still down there?
Okay, we got enough people there to just clear the trash, so let's go.
That trash?
22 guys. Killed them before you
Yeah,
got
the
down.
orbs.
Oh. I was standing by the entrance, didn't know it was ready.
TJME moved in from Raze Gaming by the server.
Oh, they're dead now as well.
Yeah, well, I'm here.
Oh yeah, also, yeah, I forgot to ask for a crit enchant on my ring. I forgot about that yesterday.
Slack! And it's such a beautiful ring. You even showed it to me. Look at me, what I got. And I didn't even notice you didn't have an enchant on it. Okay, just trade me. What do you want on it? Haste or crit?
I think I'm gonna go with crit.
I can use an enchant on a ring I just got as well, Abby.
Sure. What do you want?
Thank you.
Haste.
I have to say the animation for the avatar is fantastic when it spawns.
Some food?
Is there any gems in the guild? Haste gems in the guild?
Yeah, I put them in the guild bank yesterday.
Ah, okay.
And the cauldron is coming up as well.
Oh my god,
Nice.
it's like Christmas.
Wow, can you just imagine that? Dying because a whipped cream dispenser explodes on
For that.
I could think of worse ways to go.
Oh. A French blogger
Did I just hear that correctly? A whipped cream thingy exploded and someone died?
Yeah, it exploded near their chest, caused them an immediate heart attack, and they died on the spot.
No, that's sad.
Well, sorry, she didn't die. She died. They resuscitated her, and she eventually died fully the next day. But yeah, she heart stopped and stuff. Yeah. Whipped
Oh,
cream
just by shock or
can
something.
Exploding. No, it was a whipped cream can exploding and just causing permanent damage to the heart. Oh, yeah. Wow.
It was not even the sugar.
They do say that cream can kill you.
Oh my god, all those markers.
I know, markers now. It's craziness.
So pro, man.
I don't know what they're for. Now I've got the power. I just thought I'd abuse it.
Well, this is pretty colors, basically.
Yeah. Stand on the green marker.
Rainbow.
I believe there is a trick you can do, or at least what Mythic 1 did is they put the markers on the actual points. So if you see the beam activating, you just say like, you know, on red, on blue, etc.
It's almost like you're reading my mind, Raze. But it's
like you
not.
watch the same Turok stream.
It's not directly on them, otherwise that'll be too many marks. And it's going to be more for soak-in purposes.
Go wild. Put as many marks as you want. Make a smiley face out of them.
You got any news on Zonny? Is he ability coming in, or should we just go through what we're
Son
going
is
to do?
just fixing some of his bars or his UI as it crashed and he had to redo it.
Yeah, okay.
So we can just start with the tactics.
Okay. Well, guys, this is going to be my first attempt of doing tactics with you guys, and it's on Fallen Avatar, so at least it's not on Kill Jaden, so I suppose that's one benefit. Fallen Avatar and Kill Jaden's both one of the harder bosses in here. This is where the big step up goes. The main sort of like the whole center around this fight is making phase 1 last as long as humanly possible, so that the difficult second phase is a lot shorter. So it's all about managing the energy. Obviously there's going to be these pillars, these pylons are going to shoot the energy towards the boss, so we've got to make sure that the maiden is stacked in it to stop that energy from stopping. While the maiden is in the beam, it's full DPS race on the Fallen Avatar and no DPS on the ad until the beam, the absorb shield comes up. When that happens, it's going to be called out. Big switch, big burst, take them down. We're going to do that 4 times before we switch and then go down to the second phase. You all know about the abilities there, I think we've seen it, the little green swirlies. Just make sure that you're not sprinting across the room, running over each other, and we should be able to heal through that. The big purple circles, I think there's going to be about 3 of them. And what I've done with the groups is group 1, group 2 and group 3. If you can try to soak with the people in that group, so have group 1 towards the sort of purple green area, group 2 the green and blue area, and then group 3 the blue to red area. Loosely spread, you don't have to be stuck there. Group 4 is in with group 1 there. When it comes to the second phase and we're downstairs, that's going to be really important that you stack within those groups. So group 1 will be on the left of the boss, group 2 in the middle, group 3 on the right, because there's going to be huge knockbacks when we get there. You all know about the black winds, the tornadoes, don't stand in them.
I believe those are also heroic there.
Is that heroic
I'm
as well for the
mistaken.
black winds?
Oh.
So if we can try and stay in those 3 groups, that would be cool. I think what we're going to try and do is just really get this first phase down to a T. The other ability that is going to come out is Rupture Realities. Rupture Realities, if you can make it past these markers, that would be ideal for the healers. And if you can drop the pools of death, which I think is probably heroic as well, past these markers as well, that would be ideal.
Is he breaking up for you guys as well?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I've had to switch over to voice activity because I can't heal and push to talk at the same time. So let me just, I either need to shout louder or turn my sensitivity down, so let me just sort that out.
Here's a trick. At the
Teach
beginning,
me move in from
just
Raze
push
Gaming
stop
by
while
the
you're
server.
giving instructions, and then during it, voice activity won't be a problem.
This is an
But I use
Good shout, we'll give that one a go. I don't know how much you missed there.
all of it.
All of it, yeah, just start again.
It was like stand, there, blue, red.
Well, I really appreciate the fact that you all let me sort of finish there.
Now, the part before you have to move behind the colors, that was fine, but after we had to move behind the colors because we had dumped shit there,
Great beam
that's where we
movement
lost
from
you.
Raze
Oh, okay. Well, there wasn't much after that. The Rupturing Realities, I think it's probably just heroic, but if you can drop them past the markers, that would be ideal. Same with the blades as well. Blades can be stacked more or less next to one of these pylons, then all the other DPS, without looking at where the blades are, knows that the middle bit is going to be safe, really. But that's going to be sort of min-maxing. The main one is swapping to the Shield Maiden with the Absorb Shield, and then swapping back to Fallen Avatar when there is no shield. We want to make sure that we get sort of 4 attempts on this, so little to no damage on the Maiden without a shield is what's really going to make us push through in a good position.
sorry, I'm coming back in now.
Coolio. I'm a big fan of Tomb. It looks so good. It looks so good. There also seems to be a lot more possibilities to farm bosses. Like there's not so many mechanics that just stop you straight off.
I found that for me, maybe I just wasn't paying as much attention as I usually do, but yesterday I found that Maiden was the only real boss fight that I really noticed mechanics and enjoyed it.
I had the same feeling. The rest was just winging it, basically. That's what it felt
Yeah.
like.
It's like there's almost nothing really noticeable about those particular mechanics for boss fights, but then again, it is only normal, so...
Yeah, but this one as well, and yeah, and the maiden, I like that one.
It's gonna change on.
Oh, epic fails.
It's gonna change on heroic, that's for sure.
I'm not laughing out loud at all.
Jesus.
What the fuck are you doing, man?
Are you
And
trying to
it's
join it, or are you
slash
trying to
join
show
Fuck's
what's
sake.
your-
Mythic to Raze.
Did I miss much?
No.
Nothing.
Sono is having problems with his UI, so he won't be joining for now.
Should we just give it a go, maybe?
Yep. 3 hills, so just try to dodge as much as you possibly can, and we'll take it from there. We'll see how it goes.
And remember, all focus on the boss and never on the maiden unless the shield is up. And that's the only time you're gonna focus on maiden.
Just for mobility reasons, we're going to be trying to keep the main near the boss. So, try and make it so you don't cleave them too much.
That's what that inner circle line is for. Around that point would be good. Keeps it out of cleave range, but keeps it close enough for quick swapping.
Just to
Yeah, and the
motivate him.
cleave from the mages alone really matters, so yeah, that should be fine.
The one just at a right foot, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Cameron's ready, full time rope.
Remember to pivot.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, we've got a pylon to the far left there. Keep smashing the boss. Circle seems to be okay.
Okay, when you got 2 stacks left.
Need to be careful about those
Rupture realities, move past the line.
are focusing so much. Because they actually spawn something on the floor if they hit.
There was a melee there.
Just keep that in little circles, find a little spot, run around in circles. What we got? Next to blue there, Raz? Or Loz?
And then do that. 2 desolate now.
You got the little skull above your head, just watch that. That's the razor mark.
On the ad.
Big burst on ad now. We will get through a big shield.
Back up.
And there it's done. Stop DPS on the ad, switch back to boss. Give these little circles. Rupture realities, get past the markers. Nice, guys.
It's near green.
Green and purple. That's it, moving further, Atlas. Nice.
Stuck.
Burst on ad. Chew through that shield.
I'm back on the bus.
There we go, nice. Move outside. Little circles.
Try and push the boss a bit more, guys. Shielding coming soon, I believe. Going up. Focus dead.
Not a great overlap of abilities there, but
Back
work
on the
through.
boss. Back on.
Ease up on Maiden now. We don't want her to die yet.
Yeah, we won't leave 200 million of her, so that should be fine.
Sweet. Boss is down to 30%. Fucking epic job. Keep working him. Nice dodging on the blades. You all know what to do here.
Just use second potions and big cooldowns whenever you have them up now.
If healers want to hold on
Yeah.
to theirs, because the second phase is pretty nasty. Big burst on ad. It's going to be the last one now. Going to need to top everyone up for this transition.
Focus the boss.
Nice, 18% phase 2.
Move the boss to one of the edges.
Over here.
Just get ready to stack now. Melee, come and stack to that closest one. Nice, we only got 2 there. So we'll just split it, ranged and healers at the back one, melee and tanks to the front one. Keep hitting that boss. Move back if you've got it. Get him out of the Siren as quick as you can.
What?
I had aggro there, and he just went to you for a second.
Yes, hit it.
Hey!
Oh,
we
good
actually got an
achievement.
Nice.
Bingo!
Sorry, Suds. I know you don't want to.
Yeah, he hates me. He hates achievements.
You're all mean.
Right, how do we get out of here now? Fat Boss doesn't tell you that bit.
Bright eyed, say good.